I am Megan McGuire. I am the OLPI student coordinator for the Honor Flight organization, and I have been with the group since the very first trip.
And I'm Ryan Muley. I'm the trip coordinator. I'm the superintendent of Southern Lyon County, and I've gone on 3 trips now. I'm excited for our one coming up this next spring.
So the Honor Flight program is actually a national program, and we have a hub at South Lyon County, and it takes veterans to see their memorials in Washington, D.C. We are a little unique because we're a student guardian group, which means that we pair high school students from both of our schools, Hartford and OLPI, with the veterans, and they accompany them on the trip. And it is a nonprofit, obviously, but it is fully funded through fundraising, so our students are heavily involved in that, and we are about them building relationships with the veterans and then taking them to see their memorials in Washington, D.C.
Probably the biggest challenge we have is the funding. To honor our veterans, taking them to Washington, D.C. to see the memorials, to feed them well, and to have motel rooms in Washington, D.C. The price just keeps increasing.
Well, I believe Emporia area and all the surrounding communities are huge supporters of veterans. When this was first in its beginning, we wondered if we'd be able to sustain it and raise the funds, and the community has been fantastic and continues to show up for us over and over again. And it's just so important that we honor our veterans. They've done so much for us. They sacrificed. It's important for us that we teach students that. So our students pre-K through 12 are learning the value of respect for veterans and giving back. And so it's really important that we have the funds to continue this and to continue to take veterans who deserve the trip. We thank anybody who has supported our program, whether it be by donating during match day or coming to one of our fundraisers or sending veterans our way. We just really appreciate the support, because we can't do what we're doing for veterans, number one, and for our students without these types of fundraisers and match day helping us with funds.
And you know, piggybacking off of that, the people that have given, the donors from the past, a huge thank you out to them, the veterans from the past that have gone on the trip, and the veterans that are yet to come, because we can always use more applications for those veterans.
Terry, he's a pretty crazy guy, but you know, I mean, it just started with a phone call. I got his number and his name, and so I called him and got some information, introduced myself, and then I think the first time we met, we had a pancake fundraiser, so I met him there, and I was like, right away, I knew I was in for a fun time.
I'll tell you what, these kids that are involved in this honor flight, they are handpicked. They are something else. Us old men didn't have to do anything. It was fun getting to know them, and believe it or not, I still correspond with some of those kids. You know what? I never thought it would be this organized and this great. We got to see the museums. We got to see the memorials. It's amazing today. We still talk about it. My brother and I do. My best friend that went with us. We still talk about these guys. And, you know, we didn't have to do anything on this trip. They got us our water. They carried our bags. They helped us get on and off the bus. They made sure we didn't get lost.
Most of the time. Well, I've always kind of been a history nerd, so I was, obviously the most important part was getting to show them and honoring the veterans, but I was also a little excited just to get the history part. And so it was, I couldn't have imagined how emotional it was for them and how honored they were. I mean, like when we landed in Washington, D.C., we got a water salute, and we walked off the terminal, and it was filled with people clapping and waving flags. So it was something else getting to see them be honored for everything they gave to us and all their devotion.
These kids took better care of us now than we were taking care of when we came home.